smell instead of giving that person a bath, some clean clothes, and some food to eat. You literally sit up and call yourself a Christian, and the only thing you do is take the biblical text and knock folk up the head and put them in chains and yokes. And you want to know why folks don't fuck with the church. This is why. And to all those that's sitting up here talking about my church is all churches until it's none. It's all churches until it's none. It's all misogynistic patriarchal pastors until it's none. You sit up literally in a pulpit, which is literally a phallus, to preach a word against folks. And you don't think if when Yahshua come back that the first place he gonna tear up is these churches? Boy, y'all got it coming. Y'all got it coming. You sit up in them cushioned ass pews and you look down on people. You look at people that have what you call an alternative lifestyle like you better than them, but you are a whole reformed hoe. Huh? You want to talk about peace, you want to talk about men, and you want to talk about people that are same gender loving people, but your grandmama was a whole hoe. Your granddaddy was out there at the high schools sitting in his Cadillac looking to see which chick he gonna get. Your pastor and his deacons back there in the office talking about what they did the previous night. Don't believe me, ask me. I used to be in them back rooms and they didn't give a damn that my little 5'2" ass was sitting up in there. They didn't give two shits. So if you want, and I'm gonna start bringing people up. Y'all literally go to church not to learn a word, not for love, but to be in an elite class, to be elitist, and to look down on folks that don't. Y'all literally go, thank you, sober mind. Y'all literally give 10% of your money, and you don't even look around at the neighborhoods that these churches are in and say, what can I do to help the children in this community, to help the folks in this community, but you rather take money and resources from them and not give it back. But you want to talk about folks that love folks. You want to sit up here and talk about folks and who they love, but you don't love no damn body but yourself. You don't even love yourself. Because how dare you allow Diamond, allow Posey to say this shit for 45 minutes. And just like me, it's some other people up there that just heard the clip. They didn't hear the whole thing. And some of them are taking it like, yeah, I can serve violence on that same community because it was folks up here talking about it. And I agree with them. 2,000 people listening. That's absolutely dangerous, Diamond. It's absolutely dangerous. Somebody gonna get hurt. No, I'm welcoming people on panel. Somebody gonna get hurt. And the stats show it. 3 to 4 of my LGBTQIA siblings are literally unalived every day. That is 3 to 4 people that are being unalived out of our community every day. And y'all come in here and say, don't blame Diamond. But I am. Because look, this platform says cool ass black woman. Whatever I allow over here is what is going to be projected. That's why I have boundaries over here. That's why I don't allow homophobia over here. That's why I don't allow sexism over here. That's why I don't allow disrespect over here. Because if I'm going to say I love to love, that I am a womanist theologian, that I am this of a biblical scholar, and I know the Bible, there is no damn way I will allow the dismantling and the deconstruction of a person on a damn public app where 2,000 people are watching me. Now, if we flip this, and this was in a church, y'all will be up and up. See, that's why we don't go to church. You know, they had 2,000 people in there, mega church, and he gonna say this. It's the same damn thing. You have a responsibility when you have these large platforms. You have a responsibility when you have these large platforms. People are watching you every day. And a lot of these people don't have no other kind of education other than this app. Other than this app. People don't read books. People don't read newspapers. People don't watch the news. People just talk. And they literally come on here to get their news. And literally, y'all flock behind folks that don't know a fucking thing. Y'all listen to this shit day in and day out for literally hours. And you don't think that stuff is getting in your soul? You don't think that stuff is getting in your spirit? You don't think that stuff is getting in your brain? So when you go out, you might see same gender loving people and say some fucked up shit about it. Or when you get in that booth to vote, you're going to think about folks like my LGBTQI siblings and say,
Is it safe to chime in, sis? I know.
Wait, sis, go on mute. Go on mute.
All right.
Because I don't want to get this too far. Because what I heard, Poozy, about that damn, you can come up here, Poozy. When I heard you say something about Sodom and Gomorrah, I went off. I had to pray before I got on here. Because a lot of people use biblical texts, use the biblical text to knock folk out, to not have violence towards folks, and don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Poozy, come up. Cool, passionate, but
they don't know what they're talking about.
Come up, Poozy.
And that right there pisses me off. So that's why I had to break out all these Bibles over here and give you a history lesson, because what we're doing is absolutely violent to somebody else.
I don't want nobody to see a coin. I don't want nobody.
Go ahead.
If you know when them glasses come off, them sleeves get rolled up. I already know what time it is, honey. I don't want nobody to send me not one gift. Let's get that clear. This is what I'm saying. Let me make this clear. I'm not excusing Poozy at all, and Poozy knows this. I myself have gone in on Poozy behind the things that she have said. I'm not trying to excuse what she said at all. I'm speaking as far as Diamond. My only thing with Diamond is she don't drop nobody. Is what Poozy did yesterday disgusting? Absolutely. Peach has also done things that are disgusting, and Peach was not dropped. That's my only point. I feel like a lot more people are getting the heat instead of Poozy. Peach has threatened black women on that panel, and he wasn't dropped. And so I feel like she gives everybody the same thing. She don't drop nobody. If you want somebody dropped, I guess the policy is you have to pay the $25 and then they will be dropped. You know, you can have your opinion about that. I'm not speaking about that. All I'm saying is I don't think it was I'm just going to let this happen to Peach. People come up and dog her. I think it's just how she runs her panel. Honestly. When what, Fireman? Wait, y'all, hold on. I don't know. Everybody was dropped, though, so I don't know who was dropping people. Everybody got dropped. I got dropped.
Arya, I'm going to mind you. Hey, Arya, where you at?
She just coming in. You talking about Arya B?
Yeah, that's my
Your baby?
Aria, that's my oldest. Aria, I'm gonna mind you, baby girl.
She's right
Because
there.
Aria don't give two fine fucks about y'all. But anyway, thank you, Trina. Let me get the icon. Icon, first of all, are you okay?
I am. Thank you so much for having the conversation.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to thank me. But go ahead. I just want to make sure you're feeling okay. You feeling okay, and do you feel
Yes, ma'am.
safe? Do you feel safe? Okay.
do.
This is a place where absolutely, I pride myself on being a safe space. I'm gonna tell y'all mine right now. If I see anything disparaging about anybody on this panel, see their ass out. No warning. See them out. Y'all know how we run it over here. Okay, go ahead, Peach.
So everybody is a blogger at this current moment. And so when people love to say he's threatening women, and literally last night there was a statement put out that all of this community needs to unalive. I will pay somebody $100 to post a clip where I have sat on a panel and threatened to physically unalive any woman on this app. I came from a black woman. I was raised by black women. I don't say those types of things. I think I told a girl, pull up. Everybody said, oh, you threatened her. That's a threat. When I expounded on what I meant by that, the people didn't want to hear the explanation behind it. I said, pull up, because in my mindset, on this app, when things are escalated, it's a lot of rah-rah. But in person, when you talk to a person without the he saying the amen crowd, it's a different conversation. That's what I meant by that. But because the people didn't like me at that time, or certain people didn't fuck with me at that time, they kept perpetuating, oh no, you were going to violently harm her. There is not one woman walking this planet that can ever say I physically put my hands on her and I'll be 31 in 2 months. I don't fight women. So the fact that some of these people are trying so hard to push a narrative because they don't like me is disgusting, especially when you are part of the community. Last night I spoke on Poozie and I told the people my first run-in with this girl, she came into my live a year ago. And I said, I'm team another person. She went on her live and said I had HIV, told me I was going to die. She said all this harmful shit. When people began to attack Poozie, she said, well, wait, I have an LGBT cousin. I don't hate the community. I'm so sick of that shit. That's no different from a YT person being racist and then saying, but I got mixed grandkids. I'm not racist. It's all of that is in the same spectrum. Y'all have to stop. Get out of y'all personal, in the words of Diamond. Because you're so busy in your personal, you're trying to find ways to make shit be acceptable. To have somebody up here of the community saying, well, what she did ain't really bad because he done did stuff. I will admit, have I called women the BIT word? I absolutely have. And is that right? No, it's not. But some of these same women have called me the F word, got on panels and laughed about it. We say a lot of disgusting shit to each other. At what point is a line drawn, though? At what point is it saying it's too acceptable? Cool ass woman, I'm so overstimulated because I have over 100 DMs from people of the queer community in my DMs telling me, Peach, I'm fucked up behind this. This is fucking with me. And I start crying every time I read one of these fucking messages. And then you got people sitting up here laughing about this shit saying, oh, well, you said this, so it's okay. You said this in the past, so it's cool. That shit is weird. Trina is a black woman. She just got a pew-pew pulled on her less than 2 months ago. I didn't laugh at that shit. I'm not happy about that shit. And if I would have been there, I would have stood up for her, even if we don't get along. But if the roles was reversed, I can't say that same shit for her because I see how she acted in this moment. You happy that this kind of shit is going on. You want some other people, y'all holding panels, in the comments trolling, making a joke out of the shit because you like to see this. I have had such a iconic presence, right? And I pride myself on trying not to be weak. So it's like, oh, we finally got him. When I cried last night, they love to hear that shit because like we finally broke him. It's like a goddamn initiation or some shit. And I'm just tired of it.
I can hear me, and I'm gonna let.
Wait, cool. I'm gonna drop, but I'm coming right back up. My it's glitching.
Get another mod up here just to have up here, please. One of my mods just come up here to sit. This is coming from me, and then I'm gonna let Trina speak. And y'all, I'm only bringing people up as I see, because I don't want a big mess. I want people to be able to talk and we respond. We are grown. We can have grown-up conversations. Peach, cool-ass black woman, and I'm speaking to you as Maya. Brother, I'm so sorry. And if I misgendered you, I'm sorry again. I am sorry. Arya, cut your camera off. There's too many people in here. I'm sorry. I am sorry for even my bigotry before I knew better. I am sorry that the church has failed you. I'm sorry that we as a black community have failed you. I am sorry to the hundreds that were in your DMs that felt like their world was crashing around them. I am sorry. But one thing I'm gonna always do is protect my siblings. I'm gonna protect them. Anybody that knows Cool Ass knows damn well how I ride. Now, have I done some things, Javon, and I done said some things? Absolutely, because I was ignorant. And I was a fool, and a fool means in the Greek, empty. I was empty. And the reason why I can call this out is because I was. Y'all keep tapping. They say it's freezing. Tap, tap, tap. I've never had a live like this before. I need y'all to tap and I need y'all to engage. In fact, I need y'all to put y'all favorite HBCU in the comments. That's what we do over here. Yo, rep your favorite HBCU or any HBCU in your town.
And it better be Alabama State.
Cool. They got to gift the panel too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to put FAMU. That's my favorite. I'm sorry.
Hey, I see, Shaw. This is what we do. Put your favorite HBCU in the comments.
Hold on, sis. Hold on. Okay, this is a PSA for everybody down in the comments. Today, what we're not going to do, we're not going to disrespect anybody on the panel or in the comments. We are all grown people. We can all talk with a calm head. So do me one favor. Keep all nonsense in your background, in your back pocket somewhere, because the minute that I see it, I'm not only going to drop you, I'm going to block you, and I'm going to let you know that now. So we can all talk calmly, because this is something that we need to talk about when it comes to our community. I don't care about nobody else's community, but this is our community. So again, let's keep it gracious. We are all beautiful black people. Even the other ones that come in, everybody else that comes in, we are all beautiful, grown-ass people. Let's keep it that way. Because my niece, one, is in the damn box, and I'm not having it. Y'all have a blessed Sunday.
With that said, cool. I think we should go to Trina for her response.
Go ahead, Trina. Thank you, Jay. Stay up here with me, Jay. But go ahead, Trina.
I'm going to say this. I have never said what Poozy said was okay, right? I have not said that one time. I've even stated it was the first few times, because again, I will repeat, this ain't the first rodeo for Poozy, and she'll tell you that. The first few times I heard something like that come out of Poozy's mouth, again, the roast is still on YouTube. She'll tell you. Me and Poozy just got on speaking terms because for years I couldn't stand her. I wouldn't even let her talk. I'd cut her off because the grown Trina, the 30 Trina wasn't here. I couldn't stand Poozy. So I never said that. And I did speak up. I didn't speak up for Peach. I spoke up for the community. And I said to her, your problem is not with the entire LGBTQ community. Your problem is with Peach. She said Peach represents the community. I said, no, Peach represents Peach. Your problem is not with the community. She did not want to hear me. I went on mute because, again, this is like my 7th time doing this with Poozy. This is new and egregious for y'all, and it's egregious to me, but it is not new. So when I seen she wasn't listening, I started talking to everybody else. I said, ignore her. Because at this point, now I see Poozy is doing this because this is what she wants. She's stimulating herself right now. Now, I never said Peach threatened anybody's life. However, Peach has told Poozy, I can't wait to see you, Poozy, in the middle of a heated argument. That's a threat. Telling a woman pull up is a threat. Now, I don't know Peach in real life. I wouldn't know that Peach has never put his hands on a woman. I can tell you a man has put his hands on me. So when I hear a man say, I can't wait to see you or pull up, that's a threat. And Peach wasn't dropped. That was my point. My point was not Poozy should be excused or Poozy should have been coddled. My point was no one is dropped on that panel. No matter what they say, whether it's a man threatening a woman talking about pull up or it's a woman saying some ugly, disgusting things, no one is dropped unless you're paid. That was my point. My attempt at making a joke when she started was to try to avert the conversation. And okay, it was insensitive timing. I can accept that. I can accept that. But all this, I excused her behavior or you know, because I don't like Peach or none of that stuff, and bringing up a pew pew getting poured on me, let's not. Because Peach, you have made fun of my real life. Me and my daughter's housing situation, that's my real life. And you have made fun of that. So let's not play this victim thing like, oh, but I have stood for Trina, because you have not. We do not get along. So no, I was not going to be your number one cheerleader. When I seen she wasn't listening, I let it go. Period.
So cool. Right now, I want to say this briefly. I want to make sure we're putting this in perspective. For the 850, 70 some odd people here, I want you to understand this. We don't normally do this over here. This room isn't usually this number. Whether it's 887 or 8 of us in here, we're usually having conversation. We're talking about issues surrounding HBCUs, politics, black women, the community as a whole, all of that. So if you're here, this is not just one of those lives where we're talking about this situation to pull people in. We're here because of the comments that were made yesterday. And these are the type of comments, well, the type of conversations that we usually have. It's going to be respectful. And if it isn't, it'll be dropped on cue.
So that's Jay. That's my Poozy. Go on mute for me right quick. Mines, I need y'all to let me know the rotation. Let me know.
I am on mute, cool.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I need y'all to let me know the rotation as people coming up. Just send it to the house, right? To let me know to keep everybody. Because I see Trina, we got Fireman, Arya is here just because I need her up here. We got Javon. Jay is my icon because this is what we're talking about. Poozy and Nikki. I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. My minds have free range. Blame cool. Anything that's said up here that's disparaging, blame me. Because what I'm going to do and what my mind's going to do, we're going to drop you. And you can't come back. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. And don't inbox me saying, oh, cool, so-and-so muted and blocked. Because if they muted and blocked, it's because they are trying to what? Protect me. And I protect them by not allowing the bullshit. Okay?
With that said, cool, what I want to do...
Javon, what's going on? Who's
and I wanted to get Javon in because it may be something going on with his connection. So let's let Javon go.
Child, TikTok play with me, but I just want to ask this very important question. This is just for Trina, and I need y'all to talk. And this is no way of me trying to have a back and forth. It's just a genuine question. Trina, me and you have had our differences. Just the other week, we were able to put our
wait. Boundary set. This is not about seeing somebody up here and deciding what issues we have. I want to bring this back, and I'm bringing it back because what I heard on this clip was literally talking about the biblical text. And so one thing I want to make clear of is that we're not going to use over here or anywhere around me that comes anywhere near me, right? Okay. All right. Sorry. Wait. What I'm saying is I don't want to go back and forth about who got issues with who, but somebody said he's getting ready to line it up for me. So I just want to make that sure that I literally said came on live because I wanted to share the biblical text, Old Testament and New, when it comes to my LGBTQIA siblings. And I do not want to deviate from that. But if this is lining up with something else, okay. But I really want to stay on with that. Go ahead.
Absolutely. And I respect your platform code. It ain't about that. I don't bring things that happened in previous lives in here. I respect it. That's about me pretty much. But me and you have had our differences, Trina, and we are going to put that to the side, right? Because we came to an understanding that we really don't have an issue. So where we're able to do that in the context of that situation that we had between you and Peach, I know that all of us don't always agree on everything, right? Like, we're human beings. We don't always agree. We argue, we bicker, we fuss, we cuss at each other. In that instance of harm that is being perpetuated by from one black woman to a black man in a sense of his sexuality, that is in a time that we have to stand up for somebody that's being harmed. We be in the same spaces all the time, and I see black women get disrespected all the time, and I come up and I speak and I stand in that, regardless if I like you or not. Regardless if we have difference of opinions or not, I don't care about that. What I care about is the protection of people, period. Regardless if we have issues with each other or not.
Javon, you just went out. Nobody speak.
Yeah, give him a second.
Javon, you went out real quick. Come off mute, Javon. Yeah, he got one bar. Everybody be quiet until he get it right. I'll let people finish talking. We're not doing that. Javon, say something in the comments to let us know that you straight. You okay? We can't hear you. Come off. It's saying that you on mute. As we're guiding him, y'all keep liking. Don't send me no gifts. Just like. Because I just want to get the information out. That's all I want. Don't follow me. Don't send me no gifts. I ain't about that. Nah. Hell nah. All right, Javon.
Yeah, he said he'll be back.
Okay, so who is, go ahead, Trina. You can say something back, and then I need to get to fireman, and I'm just going to go in order. Then fireman, and then I'm going to go down here to Poozy, and it's a box open. Aria, I hope you still in here somewhere, because I just need to see your face. Go ahead, Trina.
If I may, real quick, I don't mean it. I was just talking about your live. I'll let Trina go. I'm not trying to be rude. If you want to have people just send like low gifts,
yeah, you should have little roses and stuff, little penny gifts, just to protect the live. I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all not gonna like it, but I don't mind. I said to Poozy, your problem is not with the community. Peach was just PKing with Kiana, and Kiana called my daughter a B and a 304. Did Peach tell Kiana she was wrong? Did Peach stand up for my daughter and me? No. Respectfully, I felt that I said what I could have said in that moment, and she didn't hear what I did say. She wouldn't have heard it. I'm in the community too. I've beefed with Poozy about this before. I'm not going to beef with Poozy for people. Feel how y'all feel. That's fine. I don't mind it. Me and Peach have already had conversations in the past. Okay, let's let this go. And he told y'all the first time he went live, oh, Trina ain't done nothing to me. I'm just doing this. So, like, listen, I don't know what y'all want from me at this point. This ain't about me, because I didn't say it.
Just to establish a bit of order, we're going to let Javon finish up his thoughts and fireman and then get to Poozy.
Okay, go ahead. Fireman, you there?
Yeah, I was going to let Jay say he's going to let Javon finish his thoughts, so I didn't know if Javon was ready.
Okay, go ahead, Javon.
He may be still having connection issues. Fireman, you can go ahead.
All right, cool. First and foremost, cool. Thanks for having me up here. I have similar stances with like Javon has. You know, I'm all about protecting, Black women. I'm not trying to get into my own personal, but I've gained some trolls since Friday morning because of some old stuff that had resurfaced, and I'm not about to talk about that whatsoever. But I do mention that to say, like, added chaos, you know, which has ensued from that, has affected a lot of different people, including myself. You know, I've got DMs that has nothing to do with this specific situation, but harassing me, spinning narratives that I'm taking advantage of people. But I just want to say that my stance is where my stance is. Like, I protect, you know, Black women, period. And I'm not about to talk on that on this platform, but I just want to say that to begin with. Secondly, I also protect all my LGBTQI plus brothers and sisters. I have 2 sisters that are in that community. They love me. I love them. I hang out with their friends hang out with me. I have learned so much. I have been educated so much. I used to have homophobic ways. I used to engage in homophobia. I used to be that dude, that straight man in the hood, constantly talking crap about people that were not straight. 100%. I can admit that and hold myself accountable. That being said, I do have a question for Trina. Like, how, I feel like you're comparing apples to oranges. Now, in the midst of an argument,
I'm not answering nothing else because, again, I'm not the one that said it. So we're not gonna keep this on Trina. I'm not the one that said it.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't. All right, then I won't ask you no more questions. That's respectful. That's fine. But that being said, Peach, I got you, bro. Like I said, I'm here to support Peach. I'm here also to say this as a straight man who is masculine appearing. There's nothing wrong with being very close and very good friends with someone who identifies elsewhere. Point blank period. That does not make them gay or anything. And this crazy rhetoric that I heard from that playback was insane. It was absolutely insane. There are tons of people in the church who have this crazy rhetoric that is dangerous rhetoric, where LGBTQI plus seem to not be able to have allies with specifically straight mask appearing men for whatever reason. For whatever reason. That's dangerous in itself. And that creates this narrative, and this very harmful narrative that will also attack straight men's sexuality. I'm not trying to center myself, but my point is, this is about him. This is about what he endured, about what he had to sit there and take. And I'm here to support him. And Poozy, I 1,000% disagree with you. Your takes, you have misinterpreted the Bible. Cool just broke it down very, very well. Very, very well. I believe you have a PhD, or is it master's?
Yes, I have a master's. I have an MD.
Okay. She has a lot of. Yeah, you have a lot of education. You have a lot of education in biblical history.
I ain't going back to school. Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel you. But here's my point is this. Like, she's on it. So you should probably learn some things right now, is my point. If you're here to have a conversation, you should learn some things. That's it. That's all. I'm going to chill for a little bit.
So cool. I want to say this
real quick before we go on. We got 1.1K in here. I don't want your gifts. I just want your likes. If y'all don't mind getting me to 200K while Jay is talking, I will bring in biblical text. If y'all have any questions about that the narrative of Sodom and Gomorrah, we can get into that, because this is what this is about. I don't care about who. I do care about right and wrong. I don't care what gripe y'all got with Trina. Leave Trina that fuck alone. That's all I gotta say. Now, if it connects to this, then so. But don't ask her why she up here. See, I'm not.
I know, cool.
Don't ask why anybody is on my panel.
I got you.
You hear me? If you want to know, leave. That's all you gotta do. But do not ask me and my mods why she up here. She up here because I told her to. Now leave her alone. Now go write that on your blogs. That's what they say, cool ass black woman. Now get me up to 200K, please. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, and it's going to be quick. It's basically a transition. I want to echo the sentiments, of course, of Fireman. I agree with 100% of that. But I also agree with the good sister Trina. This is not about Trina. This is about the person who's underneath me and the vow disrespectful, disgusting comments of yesterday. And the weaponization of the Bible, which is something that we got to stop doing. And I'm not even a Christian, but I understand how much y'all use that as a weapon. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and let Poozy speak.
If anybody come off mute when Poozy speaking, they gonna get immediately dropped. Go ahead, Poozy.
Thank you for letting me up, Cool. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge that I am non-denominational, and I've been non-denominational since I was about 14. I was given the opportunity to branch out and understand, learn, and gain and retain knowledge on the spiritual realm of all denominations. I do want to apologize to the people who formulated the Bible and my misrepresentation of what it said and what it meant. I do want to apologize to the people who heard my words and felt like my words were correct because they may have shared some same similarities. Every word that came out of my mouth yesterday was utterly disgusting, and there's no taking back words nor actions, but I do apologize for all the hurtful words that I said. I do not wish HIV/AIDS on a single person, being that I watched a loved one die with the disease. I do want to apologize for allowing myself to feel as though I would have faced some hurt, harm, or danger from Peach and reacted the way that I reacted. All my anger for you, Peach, stemmed from the verbal attacks of physically attacking me. I have been going to therapy for being verbally abused, and I stopped, and I shouldn't have. I don't know why I hate you so much. I just know that when you talk to me, your words hurt me real bad. And I did choose to go as low as I possibly could with the form of wishing unaliving on your community based off of my personal feelings towards you. And I apologize to I don't know the letters, y'all. And I don't want to offend anybody when I say rainbow, but I do want to apologize to the community for taking my personal anger out on you all for some ways that I personally felt and thought. When I made reference to the island and everybody going to their own separate island, as far as the letters of the LGBT, of the rainbow community, of the community, that's just a way that I personally think. I have had discussions with other people who can relate.
Okay. I can go on mute. Please go on mute. Okay. So this is why I'm stopping you, because I feel like even what you're saying in your apology is still violent. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm just gonna walk with you a little bit. That's the same rhetoric that say there are good people on both sides. That is the same rhetoric of the only good N word is a unalived N word. That is the same rhetoric of the Creed of Nicaea saying that black folk did not have souls, Poozy. So I can't let you keep going because that's absolutely violent. And the excuse of the denomination you're in, absolutely, you bringing up denomination of a religion absolutely makes my skin crawl, because like I have told you plenty of times, when you know better, you do better. Now, you've been around me for a while and you know how I preach, you know how I exegete, and you know what I do for a living, right? Don't come off mute. To use Sodom and Gomorrah, to use HIV, which turns into what we know as AIDS, against a community that since the 70s and 80s have literally been dehumanized, pushed to the margins, pushed away out the church. I can't let you keep talking. I can't. Because what you said is absolutely devastating. Poozy, that's some bigot shit. And I am absolutely mortified at what you said. I am absolutely mortified at what you said. I'm going to say it one more time. I am absolutely mortified at what you said. But I'm also I'm absolutely angry in the apology you just said, but yet still using violence, even after I said what I said. Now, I'm not invalidating what you went through, but what I need you to understand is because you went through that does not give anyone, not even me or anyone on this panel, a right to wish violence, to wish unalivement on anyone. I have seen fellow people in these panels and even in my comments talking about children, and y'all literally say, well, so-and-so did X, Y, and Z. So-and-so said this. So no. Let me tell y'all something. This app has given y'all free range to say some stuff that you would never say in somebody else's face. You would never go out there and say the stuff that y'all say. Fact. Let me bring it back. This is why I came on live this morning, because I'm refused to let y'all use the biblical text in a violent and absolutely misunderstanding way. So when you go and look at Genesis 18, 19, and 20, because you need to read the chapter before and the chapter after in order to get the full context. You need to know the history of said narrative in this biblical text before you use it against somebody. And the fact, and I'm bringing it back because it's my damn live. The reason why Sodom and Gomorrah, that story needs to be dug in the ground, 6 feet under, poured some concrete on that, and plant a tree over it, because of this. Because of this right here. This harmful rhetoric to siblings that love one another. Why are y'all so damn worried about what people do with their reproductive organs? Why y'all so worried about that? To me, something wrong with you. That you gotta worry about what somebody else do in their bedroom, what somebody else do with their reproductive organs. It reminds me of the woman that was caught in the very act of adultery. How the hell you know what they do? How do you know what Peach do? How you know? Because Peach wear wigs? Hell, I wear wigs. Because Peach wear things that are supposed to be feminine. Shit, look around the world. I don't know who's supposed to go next, but I'm going to say this and end with this. Sodom and Gomorrah was not about same gender loving people. It was literally about not welcoming those that you see as different as you. It is literally about